Okay, so here's the situation. I am currently at the office. However, today is a Sunday. I figured it would be a good idea to come in and get some study done. I spent the morning doing a practice exam from the National Psychology exam textbook, and I got 74 out of 100, which does sound good, but I'm still feeling really anxious about this test, and I still feel like there's lots I need to do to prepare. I'm starting to feel really stressed, so I'm just bracing myself for a big week. I think I'm gonna find this one pretty difficult. Hopefully this will be like a rough snapshot of what the week before the National Psychology exam looks like. This morning I woke up feeling very conscious that in 7 days time I'm gonna be taking the National Psychology exam. I'm just trying to psych myself up for it and finding exercise to be really helpful. Alright, I'm in a bit of a rush. I'm heading into work. I really want to get there before my friend so that I can surprise her for her birthday. 7:47 a.m. and I reckon I have beat her to the office. I'm just under her desk now, playing the waiting game. While I'm under the desk, I'm gonna do some exam revision. Happy birthday! Look inside.
So cute.
Oh, the lychee! The surprise was a success. I didn't have any clients this morning, but I'm expecting to have maybe 2 or 3 this afternoon. I will keep you updated. Alright, so this afternoon I had 2 clients. I'm leaving the office kind of early because I didn't have access to a monitor in the office today. I really need to do up all my notes, so I'm gonna go home and work from home for the rest of the day. I just want to take a quick moment to say a huge shout out to all the people that comment on the vlog. It just means so much to me. Thank you for sharing your thoughts and your questions, and I always read them even if I'm a bit slow to respond. Today I was talking to one of my colleagues and I was telling him about the National Psychology exam, and I was saying how you had to get 70% in order to pass. There are 150 questions and you've got 350 minutes, which is about 1:40 for each question. Anyway, my colleague said to me, you do realize you only have to get 105 of those questions right. And that was like a bit of a light bulb moment because I realized I can get 45 wrong. I just have to get 105 correct. Right, so 5 more days until the exam now. I didn't film anything yesterday, partly because of exam stress and also partly because I started to feel a little bit unwell. It's not anything too major. I have had some health problems this year, so I'm just monitoring things for now, and I've only got 1 client today. I should also preface that it's not contagious. Obviously, I'm going to try my best as well to keep you updated, more so with the study and how all of that's going and how prepared I am feeling for this exam. Just about to head into the office. Yesterday I had the idea to basically sit down and write out a list of things that I wanted to do and study before the exam on Monday. Basically, I've started to record areas that I really need to study more, so things that I just want to go over and refresh my memory on or make sure I've memorized or know really well. Anyway, what I'm going to do this morning is basically go through some exam questions that a fellow colleague gave me. I think there's about 180 practice questions, so that'll give me some more scope to work out what else I need to get a better grasp on over the next few days. Just stepped out of the office and this morning was semi-productive. I got through about 75 exam questions. I'm feeling kind of worn out, but we've got this fun team lunch happening with some activities and stuff this afternoon, so I think that will make a bit of a difference in how I'm tracking. It's been a really long day. I had something unexpected come up in the office and I needed to work overtime, and I've also just completed the 187 multiple choice questions that I started this morning. The good news is though that I scored 90%. However, I don't want to get too confident because those questions were pretty easy. I've done them before as well. Definitely still got a lot to go over to make sure I'm prepared. I always remind myself that optimism is a skill. It is something that you can develop and cultivate, and I'm gonna try and channel it for Monday. Alright, I'm about to head into work. On my way, I'm gonna bring my flashcards with me, and every time I have to stop at a traffic light, I'm just gonna look at one and try and remember what's on the card to help get in that extra spaced repetition. I'm on my lunch break. I'm just going for a quick power walk, and I've got my flashcards. I forgot to mention as well, it's 4 more days until the National Psych exam. 3 more days until the exam. I don't know. I feel like I'm doing okay some days, and then other days I'm like, I could probably do more. It's a really confusing place to be. Apparently it's really normal to fail the first time you do it, and that's okay. You tried your best, you can go back and you can do it again. It's not the end of the world. It just feels like a really big ordeal. I saw lots of clients this morning, and I'm starting to feel like my stress level's also going up. I'm starting to notice some areas that I should have revised a bit more thoroughly. What are you doing on a Friday night, Kathleen? Well, let me tell you. I've made a rough plan for how I'm going to study this weekend, and to mix things up, I discovered some National Psych exam practice questions on COP that I was unaware of. Can't wait till this is done. 2 more days until the exam. Started the morning off with some flashcards, and this afternoon I'm planning to go over treatments and ethics. In terms of confidence for the exam, I just go through these bouts where I waver, and sometimes I think, yeah, look, I think I've got this, and then other times I think, man, I don't know my stuff as detailed as I should know. I've got a rough idea, but I don't have a really well-defined idea for a lot of this stuff. It's just really hard to gauge, but the cool thing about the exam is, for the first time in my life with study, I feel like I've given myself permission to be okay with failing if that does happen. In some ways, I will say that I have really enjoyed studying this. It's made me feel a lot more competent in my job. 24 hours, I will be sitting in the exam room doing the exam. Honestly, at this point in the process, I don't really know how to feel. It doesn't feel real. Anyway, my main focus for today is to just sharpen my knowledge on a few topics that I think I need to strengthen. Just got home, I'm tired, I'm stressed, and I've put so much into the study. Basically, I got through ethics, interventions, and communication. Now tonight I'm gonna go over assessment for the last time, which is the section I found the hardest, to be honest. So I'm gonna get that one more thorough look through at the main things that I really want to make sure that I know. Honestly, at this point, I just want to do it. Part of me wishes I could just do it tonight, because I just want to do the exam and just stop having to stress about this. It's here, it's finally happening. Today is the day of the big exam. It's 6:30. I am so glad I booked to do the exam in the morning, because as you can tell, I'm a morning person. I'm ready to get this done.